write on pen and paper. Call me old-fashioned, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it for me, it's something to be said about the way I memorize things, because I have to write it down and repeat it. And then when I repeat it, then it's here and I never lose it. Sometimes I can go in the studio, hear a beat, get inspired, write it in 15 minutes, spit it, done. And then sometimes I hear a beat and I write a piece to it, and then I come back around a month later and fill the rest down because of this piece. I've been milling over it and I got a concept now. When I say something and I start writing fast, and then I just come, and then you try to say something to it, like, just wait. Like, got it! Okay, now what's up?
That's what I'm talking about. You just feel it. You feel it. Like,
it's that line that you know. If you know what it feels like to rip a crowd, hold a mic, and get in front of people, and then they respond to that.
Not working.
The energy, movement, you can feel it. You can move it around in your
So if you go from the contact form to English, it's not working.
If you study it, and you know that's what's coming right after that. Or you can think
If you go to here, to the English form, not working. Fix those links, please.
I mean, come on. All right, motherfuckers, bring out your ballistics. You know you can't fuck with me, because if you could have, you would have did it by now. Fuck off. X to the motherfucking Z. West Coast represent, bitch.
I was hanging around Muggs. Muggs was living with Aladdin at the time, and I heard, I think it's sawed-off shotgun hand on the phone. I heard the track, doom, 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 doom. And I'm asking Muggs, what's that? He said, this is Cypress Hill. And I'm like, what is Cypress Hill? But I never heard none of the vocals over it. And I'm like listening to it. I said, well, that shit's funky, whatever it's gonna be. And then when I heard it, I was like, oh my God, this shit sounded crazy. But I think when you came out, the vocal delivery was so unique. Now here's a question I'm gonna come right out and ask. Right. Did Be Real always sound like the Be Real we know?
No. It took a couple years to get that, because when we started, I was rapping in this voice that I talk in, and Muggs didn't like it. And
see, when I go back, it takes me, for example, anywhere in the page, if I go back to the home page, if I go back to the home page, it takes me to the French link. You have to fix that.
When I was listening to early Cypress Hill, I'm like, these motherfuckers sound high. Like, they sound like the gangbangers that you would not want to run into because they would be dusted and they would shoot you on some bullshit. Like, you're the wrong person. They just felt like shooting somebody.
Right.
Fix that.
And for a time, man, we were crazy like that, you know, and that's where a lot of the music, when we were creating it, it reflected that lifestyle and stuff like that. But, you know, we also were very competitive, you know, especially Muggs with the production game. Because
you see, this is not correct. You have to fix that too.
Like that, you know, and we were
make sure you fix that for every part.
Said to ourselves, well, if we're gonna get in this game, if we're gonna represent, we gotta be as good as those guys, you know. And they were like one of my big influences. And when I was developing the voice, there was two things that stood out to me in hip hop that I loved in all the groups that were going on. There was the Beastie Boys, because they had a different, you know, vocal pitch than everybody else. The other big influence was Public Enemy, Flavor Flav, how his voice always cut through. I said, well, nobody's, you know, aside from the Beastie Boys, nobody's really cutting through like that. So we became, as far as our vocal tones, Public Enemy in reverse.
Stop scheming and trying to look hard. I get my bodyguard. You get that booty start. I'm a veteran, which means that I've been in the game too long, since the days of paper thin. Way back when I've been putting it down. Ask your homie who's the baddest bitch on this side of town. I float like a butterfly, sing like a bee. Spectacular over MIC. I go for broke, never giving it less than the best. Face off cause your shit is twisted. Screw up your mouth cause this chick is gifted. I stay whipping in something you never seen. Ain't into
please fix that. If I'm in the English site and then I go to the home page, The homepage redirects me to the French. You'll need to fix that.
I'm born free. You born dumb. A pack of fortune. My time is too much for what it's costing. Here in